Welcome to League of Lions, the show where Orlando City players compete in everything but the game they play professionally. The first challenge is Parcheesi. If you're thinking, what the is Parcheesi? You aren't alone. But apparently, it's the game players and staff in clubs all around the world play for hours on end to keep themselves entertained on the thousands of miles and hundreds of hours they spend traveling together. The basic rules of the game. This is a race between 4 players to see who can move all 4 of their pawn pieces around the board and into the center first. The game starts with each player's pawns in home base. Our players like to call this jail. Step 1 is to get out of jail. You roll a 5 and you get your pawn out and onto the board. This can be a 5 on one of the die or a combination of the dice together. Once your pawn has been put into play, each dice roll is used to move it strategically in a counterclockwise direction around the board. You can move your piece the total number of the dice or the individual amount on one of the die. For example, if you roll a 4 and a 3, you can move 1, 7, or move 1, 4, and another 3. Eating opponents is where the drama comes in. When you land on a space that a rival pawn is on, you eat your opponent, sending them straight back to jail. That can happen anywhere but the safe zones. There are 8 neutral safe zones, those are in gray, and another 4 in the individual colors. You can slow down your opponent by creating walls, aka putting 2 of your pieces on one space, which stops any pawn, including your own, from coming through until you open up. After a pawn has completed its journey around the board, it approaches the center aisle. You need to roll an exact number to make it to the center. The first 2 players to get all 4 pieces home advance to the next round of the tournament. The players have arrived for the official League of Lions Parcheesi Tournament bracket seeding ceremony. All 16 players will be seeded 1 through 16 via a good old-fashioned foot race. The drama was palpable.
Start the race. Drop it.
And the bracket is officially set. Entering the arena for the first game of the 2024 League of Lions Parcheesi Tournament is Duncan Maguire, Facundo Torres, Felipe, and Rodrigo Schlegel. The players have entered the arena and taken their seats. The League of Lions Parcheesi Tournament begins in 3, 2, 1. Game on.
Start. Yo soy verde. Vamos.
Yo.
Mejor empieza,
Sí, obvio.
Dos. Ah, vos sos buenísimo.
Buenísimo, mira.
I'm gonna have no idea what they're saying.
Salí, ¿qué haces?
The first battle is underway to see who can roll 5s first and get their pieces out of jail.
Eso no se abre más, boludo. No
Se abre ni por el.
No, la boca, boludo.
Go.
Te están grabando.
Ah, perdón.
Basta.
Se quedó dormir la siesta el feria ahí, boludo. Se quedó dormir la siesta el feria ahí, boludo.
No me entran los dedos. ¡Chao!
Boludo, este mal parido.
Posta.
Good play, bro.
Sí. Gracias.
Uy.
6, número 6.
Ey, no
Sí,
podés
sí,
ayudar,
sí,
no
sí,
podés
sí,
ayudar.
sí, sí.
No podés ayudar.
No sé jugar, por eso.
I'm a chess player, not a Parcheesi, so I think, let's say at the level of thinking, I prefer the game that think a little bit more.
Doubles.
Pero vos sos un pelotudo, ¿para qué moves ese?
Vos callate con tu picha.
¿Pero para qué moves ese que está más cerca de la casa, boludo?
Rodrigo has taken the role of master at the table, although it appears nobody has asked for his advice.
Posta. Oh my god.
This is my life.
Duncan is quite literally astonished by Facu's luck.
Bueno, mucho.
Nah, pero mira, pelotudo.
Straight out of the gate, Facundo Torres in yellow is off to a hot start. Confidence is flying for El Cuervo, but will it last?
Dale, comelo.
You know, I had 3 good opponents. They were speaking Spanish the whole time, so I had no idea if they were talking tactics against me.
Justo tocó este adelante, boludo.
Este pajarito, ¿no?
In English?
Por...
Entrégate.
Oh, one more, bro.
Mira este, se regala ahí con toda la ficha.
No, no comprende.
Mira el peli, mira el peli, mira el peli.
¡Ah! Cierra. Ay. Y ahora te vas.
And those chess skills are on full display. Something tells me sending Felipe back to jail is going to be a trend. Let's keep track, shall we?
Movimiento más malo.
Malo. Mira vos cómo juega.
Sí,
la
sí,
puta madre.
boludo.
Dale, ponete allá, gracias. Más malo.
Chao, chao. Sí, sí.
Güey.
Dale, matame.
Pará, no es matame porque sí, bro, hay que pensar las cosas. 4, güey.
Ahora
¿Cuánto?
pensado. Ahora pensado.
Oh,
No
man.
idea what's being said.
Ah,
Dale, ponete ahí, ponete.
Ahora pensado.
Dale, Rodrigo, no tengo todo el día. Tengo familia yo.
Rodrigo takes his sweet, sweet time to make a move. Can't say everyone's a fan.
Tengo que pensar, boludo, hay que pensar. Esto no es tirar porque sí. 5, nene, eso es lo que estamos hablando.
Dale, pasa.
Nada, hacer los bloqueos para que no puedan pasar y ir comiendo sus fichas antes que ellos lo hagan. Así que nada.
¿Qué mierda dice?
Posta, Feli. Dos, chao, chao. Brum. ¿Dónde va, malparido?
I think the person that I'm most afraid is always myself. I don't think I'm afraid of anybody, but definitely the guys that has more time in hand and doesn't have kids is usually the guys that's gonna be the best at this game. So yeah, I think that worked well because Duncan has a lot of time in his hand.
Suerte. Creo que ahora Feli va a abrir. ¿Y este?
Ese se va.
Este va a ganar, boludo.
Sí, sí.
Yo voy a ganar.
Huh?
You win, dale.
Okay. How?
Play.
You're talking Spanish. I don't know what you're saying.
¡Uy! ¡Uy! Menos mal que está cerrado. Ah, go, go,
It's the
go.
last one I moved, right?
Yes, shot, move, dale. Qué barro que tiene.
No, qué suerte, boludo.
The table has identified Duncan as an early favorite. He sends Facu packing back to jail and gets his first piece home.
Just not think about it too much. Just eat as many pieces as I can. Make the game as messy as possible. Try and make people mad was my main tactic. I think I did that.
estoy haciendo que quiere que haga, pelotudo. ¡Chao! Váyase a su casa. Váyase a su casa. Oh.
Oh, váyase a su casa.
The battle of the overconfident is brewing. It's Facu versus Duncan. Who will come out on top?
No, ¿qué hace, boludo, este pibe? No lo puedo creer, boludo. What are you doing, man?
What? It's the first time I've had English all game.
What is wrong with you?
He's not gonna get a 3. He ain't getting no 3.
¿Eh? ¿No creí?
No.
No three? No three, están los dos ahí, mirá. ¡Chao! Y encima le di mierda a este también, chao.
Rodrigo Schlegel, vocal both on and off the pitch, is not a fan of Duncan's strategy. Will it prove to be his kryptonite? Once again, Rodrigo is in no rush, and we mean no rush. Rodri joins Duncan with a piece home, 1 down for the Argentine, just 3 to go.
Estoy diciendo que entra, pelotudo. ¿Cuántas veces crees que te lo diga? Uno, dale, entra.
Duncan Maguire retakes the lead with 2 pieces on home soil. Facu is inches away from getting himself back in the game. The stakes are higher than ever before.
Entrad.
Facu gets a piece home. He's officially in the hunt. But everyone wants the rookie Felipe at the table to please open the wall.
No, ¿qué va a abrir?
Abrí el bloqueo, boludo. Abrí el bloqueo, abrí el bloqueo. ¿Qué haces? Abrí el bloqueo.
¿Qué va a abrir si no vamos a ganar? Pasá. Pasá.
¡Lírico, che!
Eli, mata. Eli, matalo.
¡Irigache! ¡Irigache!
Dunk.
Pasá, pasá, pasá.
No.
Pasá ahí. ¡Suerte! ¡Vamos! ¡Vamos! ¿Qué gusta la dunca?
¿Qué dunk? Nicoche.
No, vos tenés una sal en la boca, boludo.
Dale, quédate ahí, quédate ahí.
Can you move your
Ahí. Acá pues.
Dunk.
What?
Bien,
Yes.
ya.
Yes. Yes.
Es un pelotudo este.
Yes.
Duncan sends Rodrigo to jail as it appears the others at the table are nearing an alliance to take down the American striker.
Mierda, peleada, tengo mierda. Chao. Chau, chau, adiós.
Makes no sense. There's a wall. Come on.
Sí, ya va,
Makes no sense.
Hacelo mierda. Anda a tu casa, hombre.
Nah, he moves though.
And they've done it. They've taken him down. Will Duncan be able to bounce back? Rodrigo's persistence and his alliance in targeting Duncan have officially paid off as he gets his 3rd piece home.
Chao. ¡Ah! El ganador, señoras y señores. El primer ganador.
And the man said it. Rodrigo Schlegel is the first player to officially book his ticket to the next round of the League of Lions Parcheesi tournament.
Tiene una suerte también, te digo. No, miralo, boludo.
Facu's luck has officially run out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Facu frustration meter.
You've had a wall up all game.
La bronca. Creo que el iPad estaba dañado.
The Torres versus Maguire battle will go down to the wire. Every roll counts.
Sí, se acabó, bueno.
Duncan needs a 2 to win. Facu needs to roll a 4. The pressure is on.
4.
¡No!
Dos. Dos tenés que sacar.
¡No! You win, dunk. Yeah.
Well done, boys.
And it's over. Duncan Maguire holds strong to book his ticket to the next round of the League of Lions Parcheesi tournament.
Got the win in the end. I advanced to the next round, so that's all that matters.
I lost. In the end, I wasn't able, and Duncan and Rodrigo won, but was a fair game.
¿Quién creo que va a ganarlo todo? Puede ser mi compañero Rodri.
Así que nada, ahora esperar al próximo rival y bueno, con ganas de ganar de nuevo y llegar a la final.
Winning a Parcheesi, I think it's always winning something, but I think he shouldn't be that proud of winning a Parcheesi. If he wants to play a chess game, let's do it, and I'm up for it.
No one. I mean, it's not really. It's more of a game of luck, really. But you know, maybe Arya. He plays this a lot. He plays this way too much. He'll practice at home by himself. So he's definitely one to look out for. I mean, they're gonna know that I won this tournament, and they're gonna keep hearing it every day if I win this. So definitely hope to win, so I have the bragging rights for the rest of the year.
The Parcheesi gods have spoken. Felipe and Facundo, you have both been eliminated. Congratulations to Rodrigo and Duncan. Who will they face in the next round? Tune in to Game 2 of the League of Lions Parcheesi tournament to find out.